Okay, let me level with you right now. This video is not too interesting, but even if you don't like it, you should still like and subscribe because I will make better videos. You'll see. You'll see. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I apologize. I was just listening to the music that I put in for my new intro. I know you like that. That was cold. Can't nobody say it wasn't. So, today's video is a story time video. I'm gonna tell you a really boring story, then hopefully make you laugh at the end. Yeah. Alright. So, let me give you a little bit of background on myself. I'm boring. I don't do much, but I do like to read, or I did like to read. I don't really read that much anymore. I watch Netflix. Anyways, so I used to go to the library a lot. But even at that time I liked to read, I never went to the library to read. I went to the library because it had free Wi-Fi. And I live in Detroit, but I don't like using Detroit libraries because the main library is too big. And the smaller libraries, they're more boring than I am. More boring? Yeah, I said that right. Okay, so I go to the Redford one, and they have like a little teen room that they have there. I kind of like that room because usually there aren't many people there. And I'm going to tell you this story, and it's about when I first got to the library one day. I mentioned it in one of my last videos when I showed you my art books and everything. So here we go. So I decided I wanted to go to the library, which wasn't a surprise that day because I had been going like almost every day during that summer. And so I never really knew until like after that day what time it opened. So we would just like get there when we got there. But now I know it like opens like 10 a.m. or something. I actually done forgot because that was like 3 years ago. But I got there like really early because I get up at 5, but I got up at like 8 during the summer. Yeah, that's late for me. But they have like benches out there. So I sat on the bench. Problem one, it rained. So I was sitting on a wet bench. And I don't know why. I can't remember why. My grandma left. So now I was sitting on a wet bench at the library about 2 hours before it even opened. And I don't like to wear coats. I wear jackets. I had a jacket that was like thicker than this, but it was still cold and the bench was still wet. So I was sitting on a cold, wet bench for 2 hours in a jacket. What was I doing? I was drawing. And I think the guy that made it kind of like weird. It made it kind of awkward. I don't know what the guy's problem was. I don't know what was going on with him. He was like my age now. He was around my age now. So he was like a teenager, I guess. I didn't ask him. So he walked up. He went up to the library. And like the Redford library that I go to, is there only one? I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. There's like, I don't know what to call it. There's a little roof. Then there's like the entrance. And like on the outside, there's the benches. And then like all the grass and shit. And, excuse my language. So he went in there. And then he just like sat there. Either that or he was already there. I kind of don't remember. Should have remembered that before telling the story. Anyways, he sat there and I remember what happened. He was there already and he went to sleep. He was asleep when I got there. So then damn it. I'm sorry. Fucking up. And he was asleep. So he woke up. I was really hoping he wasn't going to wake up because I didn't know that you don't want to talk to a bum. I'm not saying he was a bum. To be honest, there's a small chance he wasn't, and there's like a bigger chance he was. But He might have just got kicked out of his house. I don't know. I don't know his deal, man. That's not for me to know. That's not for me to tell you if I did know. But he asked me what time it was. I ain't got no watch, and I didn't even have a phone. I got a phone now. I had a flip phone like a year after that, and I kept it for a couple of years. So, but so he asked me what time it was. I said, I don't know, man. I'm over there drawing. Like, it's already been like a half an hour, 25 minutes to half an hour. And I'm sitting there drawing. Nigga wake up. I'm like, hey, you. And he asked me what time it is. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know what time it is. So he walks away. I'm like, because I was not trying to have a conversation with nobody. But, you know, wouldn't expect him to have a whole conversation with me anyways, but still. So now I'm sitting there for another half an hour or so drawing. Probably done gave up on drawing. And as I said, I didn't have a phone. I didn't have this tablet that I'm recording this on, and I didn't have a laptop. So I went there for free Wi-Fi, but the only way to get online was with my 3DS. So now I'm on my 3DS on YouTube watching videos. And I didn't have headphones, so I was just listening to it out loud, and the volume wasn't all that loud, so, you know, I was just fucked. I had a problem. But still, the guy comes back, just sits there, and, like, he doesn't sit next to me. I swear, if he had sat next to me, that would have been, like, the most awkward moment in my lifetime. But then he went to go sit back. Now, realizing this after telling you the story, I realized that was not only a short story, but it was extremely pointless. So, I'm going to go to my little topics that I keep in my phone for YouTube videos. And I was looking through it earlier and realized they are really short videos, like 5-minute videos. And I kind of hate super short videos. Mostly because I hate making them. I like watching them. I understand if you would just like leave now because the video is boring. Like leave 7 minutes. Okay. So I'm gonna go through my little topics and see what I want to say. One thing I do remember, which I still kind of hate, was why do like rappers like put in like music on their videos and shit. I don't mean music. I'm sorry. They make sounds. They make sounds with their with their mouths. They make sounds with their mouths, and that irritates me. I will be listening to a song, got my headphones in, and then they'll just be like, I'm like, we gonna leave Panda out of this because that man probably had a problem, and he might need our help. Let's go support him. Does he do stuff now? Sorry, no, not getting that started. Okay, but like, there was a song that I kind of listened to. It's called Nightcrawler, and that's what made me think about it. I don't even know who made it, and I didn't think about it, but that's what made me think about that because like he's talking about riding around the town, and then he just randomly goes vroom vroom. Like, why do you do that? Can't you just have like? Can you just like add in the 10 cents it might take to edit in a vroom vroom noise? Can you just do that instead of making yourself sound really, really dumb? Like, okay. So, I'm gonna have a hard time editing this because I don't like watching myself. I'm gonna edit that out. We're gonna leave that alone. I might not. That'll save for later. But I wanted to know where the birds and the bees came from. That I might do a video on later because I'm actually going to look that up because that really confuses me. If someone knows, I do really want to know where the birds and the bees came from. If you don't know what the birds and the bees are, it's supposed to be the talk, where it's like when you know what? I've never had the birds and the bees talk. Because I've never had the talk. I just knew. I just knew. I don't want to explain how I knew, but I knew. Came to me in a dream. I don't want to do this right now. The point is, like, I've never heard the birds and the bees, but I have seen shows where they tried to like have the birds and the bees talk, but then they made a joke about it and then said, "No, we're not having the birds and the bees talk." So what's the birds and the bees talk? Apparently it's the sex talk, but like in one show there were puppets. So like there was a puppet bee and then a bird and then like I don't know what's going on there. But I do really want to know if it's like when a mother bee and a father bird like that wouldn't, for so many reasons that wouldn't add up. Just the eggs and the other eggs, the bee eggs and the bird eggs, and then the fertilizing of the bee and the bird, and then bees may or may not have genitals. They have to they have to eat a certain honey to have genitals. Like I don't even. I'll look it up and I'll probably make a video on it. But yeah, I think we're done here. I'm gonna keep listening to that song because that was cold. That was made by trap music. Crap, I need to look at the channel. I'm sorry. It's not gonna load. I'm sorry. Trap music HD, TV HD. Crap. I'll just put it at the end of the video. But I really do like the song. Okay, so we're finally done. So goodbye.
Sway.